Life, everyone. Being fit while being a mom isn't always easy, but that's why we have our friend, fitness guru James Patrick, to give us some inspiration behind some quick workouts that could include our children, or this may just be for you to get your mind and your body right. James, it's so good to see you again, my friend. It's been a long time.
It's been forever.
I know. And so when you had the idea to bring us this workout today, I felt like you were like talking to me too.
You know, there was an indirect directness going on, and maybe, you know, the elephant in the room is that I'm talking to you along with all my other female friends who happen to be mamas out there.
Right. You know, we get busy and sometimes we forget to put the focus on ourselves, but that's not an excuse in your book.
It's no excuse. Now, listen, I want to preface this by saying I am not a single mother, nor have I bared any children in my life.
Right.
But from a fitness standpoint, from a wellness standpoint, what I know is that the more we invest in ourselves, the better quality we can be to the people around us.
All righty, well, let's jump into it. What is our first go-to quick workout?
All right, so we're going to be using dumbbells. I think it's important to have at least one set of dumbbells in your home, and it doesn't have to be something super heavy, but they need to be
15 pounds.
Yeah, so this is, you know, one of the babies, okay?
Yes.
Just imagine. So the weight needs to be heavy enough that you feel the weight when you're holding it, but it needs to be light enough that if you were to perform an exercise like a bicep curl or a shoulder press, you can properly perform it without compromising your form.
Okay.
So it doesn't feel too heavy when you're pressing, right?
Right.
But you can feel the weight.
How do we grasp it and make sure that we're holding it correctly?
So you want to make sure that you don't flare your elbows out, because
so
that's that's not good. You want to drop those elbows and you want to really press from the shoulder, right? And you don't need to lock the elbow, so don't feel compelled to lock the elbow. You want to come up and bring it back down. Nice job. And also you want to make sure that you're breathing. So yeah, we inhale and we exhale. Nice job. All right, now we're going to use this same move and we're going to combine it with another move.
Okay.
And so we're going to actually get into a wide squat. Now, I brought a chair with me, and this chair is going to be used as a prop. So for those of you that might not necessarily be confident with your squats, you have something, you know, to tap that booty on. So we're going to squat down. We're going to push through the heels. We're going to sit back. Nice, Sierra. I see you, Gra. So we're going to tap that seat, come up. You want to squeeze the glutes, and also golden rule, make sure that you bring your belly button into your spine. That's going to really include the core.
And that helps with your posture.
That helps with posture.
Yes, we always talk about that.
Yes.
Listening, friend.
You listening, friend. I know you are. Now we're going to combine that shoulder press here at the top, and we're going to bring it back to starting position. And we're going to start over. Let's set the timer for 10 seconds. Keep it going. Press it. I see you. I want you to breathe. Let me hear the breath coming out of your mouth. We got one more. Let's do one more. Pull that core in. That's right. Tap that seat. Stand tall. Squeeze those glutes and press. Nice job. And these are this is just one of the many multifunctional moves that you can utilize in your time. It doesn't take a lot of time to get winded. You feel your body working, and the more you're moving, the more engaged you'll be.
Yeah, you also have some tips for us that we would like to pull up for you to make sure that you jot down or take a picture of at home for takeaways for moms. I'll let you go through the list and explain to us.
Well, we want to make sure that we're being realistic here, Billie Jean. So what I wanted you guys to know is to add your times to your calendar. So whatever time you're working out, you need to put that on your calendar and make it a focal point. Even adding an alert to your calendar is going to help. Focus on time, intensity, and tension. So when we talk about that, we want to talk about mitigating an extremely long workout for one that has more intensity and one that can help maintain more tension. More tension we maintain, the more focused we are. Have a plan. Don't just go in the gym saying, oh, we're going to work out. I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because you know what you're going to be working out? Your thumbs. You're going to be thumb thugging the whole time you're supposed to be working out. So mitigate that phone. And if you can't just leave the phone in the locker, at least put it on DND.
Do not disturb.
Don't bother me.
For those who are trying to get their summer bodies right, what do you suggest that you should start working on now while we still have a little bit of time?
I think just involve yourself in a number of different activities. Find your fitness love language, because just because your homegirls love to do, you know, Zumba on Mondays, that might not be your jam. Maybe you need something a little more toned down. Maybe you need yoga. Maybe you need something to bring more focus. So don't be afraid to immerse yourself in a little bit of everything. Try your hand at a little bit of it, and you'll see that there are things that you might not realize that you love that you really do.
Good advice as always, and we have a few minutes, or a few seconds rather, before we wrap up. Give us one more quick workout that us moms can put into our schedule.
All right, this is called the Cabbage Patch. We're going to, so this is actually an exercise. And what you're going to do is, what we're doing is maintaining tension on the quads and on the glutes. So we're going to get in a wide stance, okay? Real ungodly wide stance, all right? I want you to really pull the core in. I want you to squeeze the glutes. And then this move, I want you to make a circle. And the muscles that we're utilizing are the pecs, which are your chest muscles,
Oh, wow.
your shoulders. You've got biceps working. Go the other way, go the other way, go the other way.
James, this is definitely a challenge. What do you call this, a cabbage patch?
Yes, this is called the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, well, this isn't the cabbage patch I remember from
This
back in
isn't,
the day.
yeah, it's a little more painful, but the good news is you can use your kids to be a prop, so go ahead and use them.
Oh my gosh, this is always a good time with you. Great tips, friend.
Thank
you
y'all.
so much. I may or may not have been trying to find a way to get out of that stance. I'm gonna have to practice that during commercial break because that is a challenge, but you can have some fun with it.
I feel like Terry Crews.
Right. That's a good one. We're going to take a quick break. Much more Soda City Live after this. Moms, get that workout on. Woo! I think I'm going to stick to this.
Yeah, that burns.